One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Black Knights will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Air Force's offense takes the field for the first time today. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
I like this call in plus territory. The punt would have to be so precise, might as well leave the offense out there on fourth down. Big man has it, it's a first down and more. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Throws to the tight end. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking.
There he goes. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
So the Army Black Knights offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Motion from the back. He'll ride his man on the option. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive line. A guy like that that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. He's got the back in the middle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him. Good return on the interception. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Motion from the wideout. Power football with the run. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And the Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Punt is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Pressure coming. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. He'll keep it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Black Knights!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Farrell. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield. First and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, this guy struggled the last time out. He knew he had to get back in the film, get back to the practice field, and work on some things. And I think he did some good work because he's already thrown for more yards in this first quarter than he did his last time out.
That's caught. It's Bray. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Lawson. Touchdown, Falcons! A great catch and run for 6.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score in the season.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through the tackle. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Give to the big fullback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Sends it back in motion. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. And the Falcons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. With the catch, it's Lawson. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Bray. Turning it on. Touchdown, Air Force. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football, they are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field, because that could have been disastrous.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
A look out over the Hudson, and it looks calm. It is not calm in Michie Stadium on this 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Bray. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Bray. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And you want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch. Well, they don't catch well, but the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver. And usually that requires knocking that thing down as the wide receiver's trying to catch it.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Finds his man. It's Bray. At the 40, there he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He's knocked down the one play to come up with the interception. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. There he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain And the Black Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Oh, they're after him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And I tell you what, the offense, they get the big run play, and then what are you thinking? Maybe play action, take a shot. How about the defense? They were ready to roll. Even if they gave up the run, they didn't just play the run. They were ready for the pass and got the big sack.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. The play action fake. Unloads it left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they get the ball back at least, but they're going to need binoculars to see where the previous line of scrimmage was. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now on 1st down from the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Got room on the return. And what a big play here. Turn takes it back inside the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll run the option. They'll go to the ground. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Army!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quickly out to the tight end. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. The Falcons can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bray. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out route. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big choke plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Toss to the outside. Breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Now on the option. Quick toss. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. To throw, it's bumped. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They punt it away on 4th down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The quick out. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Makes the catch. It's Farrell. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Lawson. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Here comes the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
When you're a defense and they run the triple option, it is exhausting. You literally have to make sure you focus on your guy. They did an unbelievable job taking away the options. Quarterback had nowhere to go with the football. They strung him out towards the sideline. Great positive play by this defense.
No chance to run, but still a good game. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. It's Nakua. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the Gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. And the Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Bray. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy...
All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Air Force. And the stomping has commenced. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
He'll pull it on the read. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the ball comes to rest right there.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the grab over the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Bray. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got room at the 35. Oh, he's got some space.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the...
Oh, there's an alley on the left. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Wants to throw on 1st down. quick completion on the out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds a man in the middle. Lots of running room. Inside the touchdown, Black Knights. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Brave. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're
wide open spaces. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take it.
He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Air Force. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. You can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Buck. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Touchdown, Falcons! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gets the back moving. They're trying to crease them off the left tackle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got.
All right, let's go return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams, they got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a big head of steam. If you're not making a miss, you've got to have 2 hands on the ball.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. The sure hands, it's Bray. At the 35, he's loose. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Trying to bull his way in. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Love the play call by the offense. Love drag routes down this close to the goal line. 1st down, you're just trying to get an easy completion, catch and run, walk in, score. Defense made a nice play. They made the tackle, so now you got to turn the page. You got to find something here on 2nd.
And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarter.
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Air Force. And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
On the option, he'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
cut your losses.
You're right, absolutely. Slide, don't take the extra punishment. You just give up on the play.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Brave. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on 1st down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Brave. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. The give to the left side. Can't get him to the ground. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Brave. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on 1st down, but the defense was ready.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
Throws for the tight end, and it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Got a man. It's Brave. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Gonna look downfield again. He's got it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Working the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick pass on the jet motion. Powers through the defender. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. bold will they be on third down after that last run? Off play action. The Black Knights will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And they'll just down it right there. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Brave. Gets it out fast. At the 45 on his way. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Brake. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Brake. It's on target and complete. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Brady. Rushes on him. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got him this time.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking for a man. It's done. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Bray. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Bray. Still running at the 40. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
Finds his big tight end. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw. It's done. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He takes it at the 45. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this